Valparaiso is one of Chile's oldest cities. Its origin goes back to 1536 and its port activity to 1810. Only 113 kilometers from Santiago, Chile's main center of production and consumption, Valparaiso is a seat of the National Congress, capital of the 5th region, and is declared by UNESCO a World Heritage Site. Valparaiso Port Authority was born with the modernization of the state ports. Its objective is the administration, development, and conservation of Valparaiso's port. In 1999, the bid for berths 1 to 5 was awarded to the private terminal operator Terminal Pacífico Sur Valparaiso, TPS Valparaiso, which began operations in the year 2000. Valparaiso Port Authority continues to administrate berths 6, 7, and 8, as well as the common areas serving the terminals, including tourist areas such as piers Muelle Prat and Muelle Barón. In 2002, the bid for the first South American West Coast passenger terminal was awarded to Valparaiso Terminal de Pasajeros. Development Plan for Port of Valparaiso. The Curauma and Placilla area, which is located 15 kilometers from the port of Valparaiso along Highway 68, is an important 60-hectare logistics backup area for the port, as various container depots and warehouses are located here, providing services to the logistic chain. The Curauma-Placilla area will be strengthened by the Logistics Support Extension Area, SEAL, project, which will begin operations in 2007. It will be located 10 kilometers from the port, with a total surface area of 90 hectares, and will be set up in stages according to demand. The first development stage will include all activities currently carried out in the port's primary zone, such as controls performed by customs, sanitary and health authorities, as well as optimizing traffic flow to and from the port. The future stages of SEAL will consider activities that will add value to the cargo transferred through the port of Valparaiso. Southern access. An efficient and modern highway will connect the Curauma, Placilla, and SEAL areas to the port's terminals without passing through the center of the city. This great development counts on the use of high security standards and mechanisms which will be integrated into Port of Valparaiso systems. In this way, cargo which is transferred by Port of Valparaiso will have two alternatives: the southern access for trucks and rail access for trains, which is currently an important alternative with great potential, as today it is undergoing a modernization process. Waterfront. The southern access and SEAL will enable Valparaiso to open up its waterfront to the community, as well as materialize itself as a top-level tourist infrastructure project. In an area of approximately 20 hectares, with more than 60% of the space dedicated to public use, activities related to commerce, sports, entertainment, culture, and housing will be developed. Development of port infrastructure. The port's master plan will maintain Valparaiso as a leader in the port sector, responding to the world's market demands in cargo and logistic throughput. Improving the present situation. Existing warehouses will be demolished, increasing the stacking area for containers. Three new post-Panamax gantry cranes will increase the total number to 5. RTG cranes will be purchased for more efficient container yard operations. With completion of this stage, TPS will increase annual cargo throughput capacity to 8.6 million tons, reaching 10.3 million tons for the entire port. The construction of a modern rail intermodal station is also projected. This will promote rail transportation as an attractive option for cargo transferred by the port of Valparaiso. New Finger Pier. Before reaching the 10 million tons annual cargo throughput in the port of Valparaiso, a new pier will be built close to the public pier sector, which will be able to attend up to 2 multi-purpose vessels with mobile-type equipment. After this, a total cargo throughput capacity of 12.3 million tons per year could be reached. Expansion of the public pier. This consists of expanding the current public pier to allow the simultaneous attendance of 3 ships with specialized equipment for container, fruit, and other general cargo operations. This expansion will allow the port's capacity to be increased to more than 14 million tons per year. New continuous berth. The port of Valparaiso will count on a second continuous berth 780 meters long, reaching a total surface area of 45 hectares, increasing port capacity to 20 million tons per year. 4 post-Panamax gantry cranes and latest generation yard equipment, such as RTGs, RMGs, will be acquired. With the developments described, Port of Valparaiso makes use of its most important resource by maximizing the use of its deep and sheltered waters. Nevertheless, and in a yet longer-term vision, growth capacity alternatives outside the current protected harbor are also possible. These are the San Mateo and Yolanda development alternatives. The incorporation of these developments will depend on the evolution of future demand. San Mateo and Yolanda terminals. For both alternatives, preliminary feasibility studies have been developed. The Yolanda terminal would be located in an area currently designated for port facilities. The port's capacity would be increased to 14 million tons. The San Mateo terminal will increase capacity to 5 million tons. The sum of Port of Valparaiso's development projects will allow 40 million tons per year of total cargo throughput capacity to be reached, making it possible to satisfy growth requirements until the year 2045. This is in accordance with Chile's foreign trade's most optimistic growth predictions. Port of Valparaiso, a world-class port with a vision of the future.